He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. This is Chad here and I saw the movie Captain Marvel, starring Brie Larson, Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, Annette Bening, Jude Law, and it is directed by Anna Boden Ryan Fleck. Now, my knowledge on Captain Marvel is pretty limited. It's actually at a zero, because as a child, I used to collect those stupid Marvel book comic cards, which I still have to this day, and I don't remember her being in them. I don't remember ever reading about her. I don't remember anything. Is she like a new character? Please tell me, because I have no idea who this Captain Marvel chick is, and either she completely was off my radar, or I was not paying close enough attention. So with that being said, my expectations going into this film were pretty low. I had no knowledge of her. I didn't really care either. I saw the preview. I thought it looked interesting and cool. I loved the fact that it was set in the 1990s, which was really, that was probably the best part for me. But Brie Larson, she's an amazing actress. I think she's great. I mean, she has a freaking Oscar. But she just didn't seem like the right casting choice. And I feel like that's a big complaint a lot of people are having, or the people have been talking about it a lot. This film felt a little different than most Marvel films. It felt like in the fact that you kind of had to have seen other films. What is it, like 14, 15, 16 Marvel movies at this point, and they're all connecting in the same universe. So you kind of, at this point, you have to know what's going on. And Captain Marvel especially, because they don't go into a backstory with her, or her origin story, which I greatly appreciated, because I cannot watch another one of those. But they kind of just throw you in, and it's a little confusing for the first 20 minutes or so. At least I was a little confused. Because I think the characters were... I think you had to see Guardians of the Galaxy, because this is like she's involved with an alien race. I don't even remember their name. I think they're called the Creole, the Kroll, the Creole. That's definitely not Creole. That's like a Louisiana thing. But she's involved with this alien race that you kind of have to have known about before to understand how everything is connected. So I'm just going to make this as quick as possible. The movie was adequate. It was fine. It was good. It wasn't, definitely not in my top 10 favorite Marvel films, but, you know, it's not a bad movie. I just personally didn't relate to this character. And Brie Larson, I personally think she was miscast. It's not that she's not likable. I just don't think she's funny. I don't think she has that spark or that it factor to play a comic book character like Robert Downey Jr. or Chris Hemsworth or even Chris Evans. They all have their moments, and Tom Hardy even as Venom. I mean, Venom was a horrible movie, but it was so much more entertaining to me because Tom Hardy's characterization of Venom was so much more interesting to watch than Brie Larson's non-characterization of Captain Marvel. She's like trying to make jokes and stuff and giving these little one-liners, and I'm just like, wow, that just fell flat. That was horrible. But let me back up and say, she is a great actress. I love Brie Larson. I just think she was miscast in this, and I just didn't think her character was interesting. Hopefully in Infinity War Endgame, which is the next movie that's coming out on April 26th, that she will evolve in some way, maybe get a little bit more funny. 20 years takes place, so hopefully her character will change a little bit for me, because I didn't love it. Samuel L. Jackson, can we just talk about the beautification they did on him and how they made him look like he was in his 50s or whatever? He looked freaking amazing. I bet you Sam Jackson is watching himself on screen thinking, I wish I could walk around like this all day long. They did this weird, I don't know, it must be some sort of CGI thing. I forget what it's called, but they aged him down to look 20 years younger, and it's freaking incredible. You can barely tell. You look like you're watching Samuel L. Jackson from like Pulp Fiction or something. It's crazy. That was probably my biggest takeaway from this film. I don't think there's going to be much that I remember from this film besides the beautification of Samuel L. Jackson and the fact that it was set in the 90s and Blockbuster is in there, which is just such a weird thing that's in the past. Overall, the movie's good. It's fun. It's adequate. It's all of those words combined. I personally just didn't connect with it. I feel like a lot of people might like it more than myself. I would definitely say go check it out. It's making tons of money. It is called Captain Marvel, and she will be reappearing in Infinity War Endgame in about a month and a half. Until next time.
He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.